You're watching Football Daily, and today we're counting down the 10 greatest comebacks in European Cup history. 10. Bayern Munich 2, Inter Milan 3. We start with Inter Milan, who were the Champions League holders when they met Bayern Munich in the knockout phase in 2011, but they lost the first leg at home to a 90th minute Mario Gomez goal and went to Bavaria with it all to do. They started well at the Allianz thanks to a goal from Samuel Eto'o, and just managed to hang in the game until Goran Pandev smashed home an 88th minute winner to put them into the quarterfinals. 9. Chelsea 4, Napoli 1. Chelsea looked down and out after a 3-1 defeat in the first leg at the Stadio San Paolo lost Andre Villas-Boas his job. His replacement, former Blues midfielder Roberto Di Matteo, rallied the troops for the return fixture, while fans just hoped to avoid humiliation. Chelsea saw out an early onslaught from Napoli to take a 2-goal lead, before being pegged back by a terrific Gökhan Inler strike. But Frank Lampard's late penalty forced extra time, and right-back Branislav Ivanovic went up front, popping up in the 105th minute to turn in Chelsea's fourth. It was a fairy tale for the West Londoners, and the story didn't end as they went on to win the tournament. 8. Deportivo La Coruña 4, Milan 0. Milan fancied a stroll in Spain in 2004 when they went to Deportivo as defending champions, and with a 4-1 lead from the first leg. Carlo Ancelotti named a strong Rossoneri lineup, with Maldini, Cafu, Pirlo and Kaká all starting. But by half-time their 3-goal advantage had evaporated, after goals from Pandiani, Valeron and Luque. Kaká had a chance to put Milan ahead on aggregate, but was denied by Jose Molina, and 15 minutes from time, Fran volleyed in a fourth for the Galicians to ensure a famous win. Pirlo said afterwards, "For the first and only time in my life, I wondered if my opponents were onto something." 7. Real Madrid 5, Derby County 1. It might seem insane now, but Derby County were once a European superpower, built on the managerial genius of Brian Clough. His former player, Dave Mackay, was on the touchline in 1975 as Charlie George scored a hat-trick to put the Rams 4-1 up after the first leg. But in Madrid, a crowd of 120,000 watched as Real took the game to extra time with the score 5-5 on aggregate, before Santillana finally struck to down Derby and complete an incredible comeback. 6. Borussia Dortmund 3, Malaga 2. A goalless fixture in South Spain sent Manuel Pellegrini's Malaga to Germany with everything to play for, and his team, led by Isco, looked certain to progress after Eliseu's goal in the 82nd minute gave them a 2-1 lead on the night and left Dortmund looking for 2 goals to stay in the tournament. In the 91st minute they got the first, as Marco Reus capitalised on a goalmouth mix-up to make it 2-2. Before penalty box pinball left Felipe Santana free to tap in on the line for a 3-2 injury time victory. 5. Monaco 3, Real Madrid 1. Real Madrid make their second appearance on our list, but this time on the bad end of a comeback. The Spanish Giants had sent Fernando Morientes to Monaco on loan, hoping to attract a buyer for the forward the following summer. Morientes scored in the first leg at the Bernabeu, but with a 4-2 win, Madrid were not worried about a trip to France. Monaco didn't give up and went through thanks to a Ludovic Julie brace and another goal from Morientes. 4. Barcelona 1, Metz 4. Tiny Metz were surprise entrants in the Cup Winners' Cup, and an early exit seemed inevitable when they lost 4-2 at home to Barcelona. The French team decided to enjoy their trip to Spain, going out drinking until the early hours. No one expected an upset. But at the Camp Nou, the Minnows were brave, despite Barca scoring early, and went on a 4-goal blitz to secure a 6-5 aggregate win. 3. Bayern Uerdingen 7, Dynamo Dresden 3. This tie was billed as West versus East Germany, and Dresden won the first leg of their quarter-final against Uerdingen 2-0 before going up 3-1 in the return. A 5-1 aggregate scoreline seemed to guarantee an Eastern triumph, but 6 goals in the second half left Dresden reeling, and their star striker, Frank Lippmann, defected to the West that night. Ouch. 2. Manchester United 2, Bayern Munich 1. United had already pulled off one comeback in the 1998-99 Champions League with a heroic performance from captain Roy Keane, dragging them past Juventus in the semi. But Keane's yellow card meant he missed the final against Bayern, and things looked bleaker still after Mario Basler's 6th-minute free kick sneaked in. However, Alex Ferguson subbed on Teddy Sheringham and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the second half, and Sheringham equalised in the 91st minute. Extra time looked assured, but 2 minutes later Sheringham nodded on a David Beckham corner and Solskjaer flicked the ball into the roof of the net, to complete an unprecedented treble for the Red Devils. 1. Liverpool 3, Milan 3. A first half brace from Hernan Crespo and a rare goal from Paolo Maldini gave Milan a 3-goal lead at the interval in the Champions League's most famous final. All seemed lost, but Red skipper Steven Gerrard was inspirational after the break, scoring first and driving his team on as Vladimir Smicer and Xabi Alonso brought them level within 15 minutes of the restart. Jerzy Dudek then stepped up, making seemingly impossible saves from Andrei Shevchenko to send the game to penalties and saving the Ukrainian spot kick to give Liverpool the trophy. One of the all-time great European matches.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to head over to the Euro Football Daily. Those guys have done a video on the top 10 greatest ever Sporting Lisbon graduates, featuring Cristiano Ronaldo and Luis Figo. And as ever, don't forget to like and subscribe.